Meal. This is from Cliff. What is a good pre-workout meal? What is a good post-workout meal? Okay, pre-workout meal is a meal that you would eat before you would go to the gym. Now you can do a shake before, like an hour before, with like 30-40 grams of carbs in it. You can get some kind of carbs in there. That's the easiest way to do it. If you can't obtain food. Now, if you're going to take it in with food, then you should have your meal with about, I'd say, 2 hours. I like to have 2 hours in between a meal before I go to the gym, basically because of the digestive problem. If you use a protein shake, if you use like an iso weight protein shake, that stuff is like digested like that. So you can, within an hour, it's in your you don't have to worry about you going to the gym and having digestive problems and trying to train. And the reason why you have that problem is you have to remember anytime you're digesting food, that's where blood's going to your stomach to digest that food, okay? And while you're working out, you want blood going to your muscles to make them big, and make them, as far as that's what this is all about. You want blood volume. You want to pump as much blood into any of that muscle area that you're working at that time that you're doing that body part. So if you have food in your system, your stomach is also trying to digest that food. So obviously you could get an upset stomach, but that'd be whatever. Belching, stuff like that. But the main thing is if you give yourself a couple hours before you hit the gym on a regular food, as far as if you had regular hard food, then you won't have that problem. Now, as far as what to have, pre-workout, I would probably, like I say, probably 25 grams of protein. You don't want too much more than that, and maybe 30, 40. Again, it matters how big you are size-wise. About 40 grams of carbs. And then after your workout, during your workout, you could be drinking your intro drink, whatever, if that, or water. The other thing that I kind of want to stress here is water. Water, that's the most important thing. Our body's made of water, so you want to make sure you're not dehydrated. So don't be afraid to drink water. Water will never hurt you. So drink a lot of water, and that also helps flush your kidneys. That's another important thing, like I say, with the water. But like I say, stay hydrated. And then after your workout, it doesn't matter how long, hour and a half, 2 hours. You shouldn't really be in the gym longer than 2 hours unless you're training for a show or something. That's with cardio and everything. You get a good 2 hour workout in. If you're really working out, you should be done in 2 hours. So then once you get done, old school used to be 30 minutes, there's a window. It's called the window, where you want to get your protein and your carbohydrates in your system within 30 minutes after your workout, and that will restore your whole body clock for the next day. And that pushes the insulin into the muscle. That's what you're trying. Again, it's all about pushing good sugar, insulin into your muscles for growth. Now they're saying you can probably, within an hour, it's not a problem. So now, after I get done working out, I'm looking for anywhere from 35 grams to 50 grams of protein. Sometimes I'll do 60. It just matters where my other protein was throughout the day. So I'll do that much protein, and then I'll go 60 to 70 grams, 75 grams of carbs. Now, this is simple sugar carbs, okay? This is like, if you're going to eat food afterwards, it's like white rice. It's just white rice. It's real simple. Process is real fast. Now, bodybuilding trick 101 is you can use Skittles. You could use gummy bears. Anything sugar, sugar, it's just instant. So you eat some sugar and you have a protein shake, and boom, again, you get that insulin effect, and that'll spike your, as far as into your muscles and stuff like that. So that's your recovery. Now, another good thing that you can do, which, it's up to you. As far as something to come home, and you can have cereal. You get yourself your milk. Put your milk in with. I'll mix up 40 grams of protein in the milk, shake it up, whatever, and then I'll use toasted cinnamon crunch, or Cheerios, but toasted cinnamon crunch I like the best, and I'll pour that on that. That's another real good post. And it's funny as it seems, but that's what I mean, as far as sugar, anytime, this is the time you want this type of sugar. Any other time you don't want this type of sugar. But then, like I say, as far as result-wise, that's what you would do, and that will help. Like I say, your body clock for the next day. And then after that, within an hour, say hour and a half, then you want to have a regular meal. Or like I say, if a person that come home, after you work out, then you can have your meal. If you want to have chicken or whatever you want to have, whatever you're going to have, rice. But again, you want to have a simple complex carb, which would be like not brown rice, but white rice or some type of potato, white potato. And that way it's absorbed real fast in your bloodstream. That's the basically easy way to do it.